All right, so let's dive into this week's numbers and graphs. A couple things I want to note before we dive into this is, as of the recording of these statistics, it is December 13th, it's 2023, and we are in a window, I think, of opportunity for buyers. Interest rates have started coming down. We're starting to see buyer activity pick up and tick up a little bit. You're going to see on the graph that it looks like buyer activity is going down, but that's just that's an adjustment, okay? It's not what's actually happening in the market with regards to properties that have been sitting or now selling. So things are starting to come off the market again. Interest rates have come down over the last 3 weeks, and they're expected to continue coming down. So once we get out of this holiday season and the buyers that have been sitting on the sidelines see these interest rates dip down into the sixes, which we're at 7.03 right now, see those rates dip down into the sixes, the buyers are going to start coming back in the market. Inventory is still painfully low, so we're going to see a lot of chaos begin at the beginning of the year. A lot of multi-offer situations, a lot of competition. So what does that mean for you as a buyer? It means that right now you have an opportunity to get into a property and potentially actually get some contingencies. You're going to have to pay market value, maybe a little bit above, but you're not going to have to pay 5-10% above because of all the competition. So it's a small window right now for you to be able to do that. So if you are considering purchasing a home anytime in the next 90 days, I would highly recommend that you at least explore the idea of going ahead and doing that now, sometime in the next 3 weeks. If we can find you a house, go ahead and get you under contract, because your interest rate might be a little higher than what it would be in 90 days, but the savings of buying now versus buying in 90 days when you have to fight against all the other buyers, the savings will be substantial. Anyway, so I highly recommend that you take advantage of the market where it is right now. All right, let's dive into the numbers so I can kind of show you what's going on. And here we go. All right, so buyer activity. Buyer activity is, as always, is our orange line, and then inventory is our blue line. You can see in the last 7 days, buyer activity did dip. This is the holiday dip. We are basically in the week before Christmas, so I expect the next 2 to 3 weeks to be rather slow on buyer activity. Everybody's going to be traveling, holiday parties, and so on. So buyer activity has kind of dipped. Inventory has gone up a little bit, which that's a little bit surprising, but inventory has gone up just a little bit. So if you look over here in buyer's market versus seller's market, we did go down a little bit into a buyer's market. Being in that dip of the buyer's market again does not mean that you're going to be able to get discounts on properties or that prices are coming down. What it does mean is that there's less demand right now versus the inventory. So it's an opportunity again for buyers. So what we kind of expect to see is this is probably going to hover here over the next 3 weeks, kind of probably look like this did over the next 3 weeks or so. But if you look back at January of 2023, this is what happened. So this was beginning of December. Week 4 is beginning of January. So you can see December kind of came down in buyer activity and then it kind of flatlined, just like what we're kind of expecting to happen here. Inventory was a lot lower then, but then when January hit, we saw inventory start trickling up and we saw buyer activity just skyrocket. That was with the interest rates still increasing. This year, interest rates are coming down, so I really expect to see this number go up at a much steeper level than this. So buyers, you've got a window, 3 weeks, do everything you can right now because the competition is going to start at the beginning of January. All right, if you have any questions or if you'd like to talk to us about what your options are in your personal situation, be more than happy to jump on a call with you and look and see what we might be able to do for you. All right, please be safe out there. If we don't see you, enjoy the holidays and let us know if we can do anything for you. All right.